What is it about the Yoshi series that makes people so lukewarm towards it? With the upcoming release of Yoshi and the Mysterious Book and a lot of the tepid reactions to it, I'm reminded of the fact that people have started to kinda sour on the Yoshi series as a whole. Even with a lot of good reception from previews, people just don't seem to care all that much. I saw a poll on a Mario-focused channel Pandapedia that really put into perspective how little people cared, with not interested getting significantly more votes than the excited and even get it later or wait and see options. Part of the reason I see often is because the series is seen as overly easy, and while that is a part of it, I feel like Kirby, a generally easier series, doesn't really have this problem. Kirby has a much more active fan base than Yoshi, who gets extremely excited at the series' new games, and even Forgotten Land and Robobot seem to be decently well liked even outside of the Kirby fanbase, and Triple Deluxe had a lot of defenders when IGN gave it a 6/10 review. In its history there seem to be only 2 Yoshi games generally agreed to be great, Woolly World and the SNES original. DS, New Island, Story, and Crafted World seem to have a very mixed reception, skewing negative with the Artsist and Artoon games. Heck, Yoshi's story always was kind of mixed, so this whole Yoshi thing isn't really a new issue. Is it the gameplay being too slow? Is it that the series feels like a generic platformer more so than Mario and Kirby, so it needs something else to lean on like challenge? Sometimes the games are heavily criticized for stuff like music. In Crafted World's case, I actually think it's a pretty bad OST, due to its childish nature and massive lack of variety, but there's some of the few games I've seen this be a major criticism of. Usually music being mediocre isn't really a huge criticism of a game. Maybe it's the little things, like the weird progression of Yoshi's story, meaning you only go through 25 of the game before the final boss, the annoying way of 100 in Crafted World, which in the case of Cat Icarus, actually caused him to write off the game. Thought that was a bit unfair, but it's notable. There also might be the fact that Kirby games kinda go into a little more harsh topics and tend to have lore and a scary, intense action-packed final boss sequence, giving the series a bit more edge on Yoshi. Maybe it's also the copy abilities giving it more variety. Well, I guess we'll see in a few weeks if this middling reception pattern passes. I have always liked the Yoshi series, so while I'm a bit hesitant, the positive previews are making me curious about it.